The other day we were camping up on the beautiful Goulburn River in Victoria, but the fish just weren't interested. It was just one of those days. So what do? Well, you can still have some fun. It's just a matter of trying a different approach.
There's a couple other things that people forget about in this water, so why not do a couple of things at once? We've got Murray crays out here, so I'm actually going to chuck a yabby pot in for a cray out here as well as looking for the trout on the fishing lines. But we've also got yabbies in a dam up behind us here, so yum, a nice feed of yabbies to go with our wombat stew would be very, very nice. Thank you very much.
You know what, I'm not the world's biggest on yabby pots, but what I do believe to be is there's the yabby pot and it's got a little float that'll hold it up a little bit as well. Okay, so that's all good. When we throw it in, it could throw it in any angle, so you never know where the bait's going to end up if you sort of tie it there or tie it there. So what I'm doing is stringing up a couple of pieces across the top of the yabby pot, and then I'm going to actually tie the bait to the middle of the cross. So I know that doesn't matter what happens, when it goes down, that bait's going to be in the middle. But the other thing I've got here is a nice little weed bank on the edge of some nice rubble, which could be a good spot for a Murray cray. So let's just get the pot in. I've tied it to a bit of a rope. Hopefully all will be well. We're just going to put it over the edge here and cross our fingers, see if we can get a little cray.
As for the bait, well, we just used a bit of liver that we got from the local butcher, but it could be anything, including if you have caught a fish, maybe a fish head. And you know what? It worked. So there you go. Just because the fish aren't biting doesn't mean you can't catch a feed and have some fun. Oh, and one more little piece of advice.
One thing to remember when you're throwing a yabby pot in, have someone hang on to the other end of the rope. Right, or you'll never get it back. So what do you reckon? Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, what do you say?